Nothing beats a steamy hot drink on a chilly winter day. If you want your favorite liquids to stay piping hot all day long, check out our roundup of the best Thermoses of 2024. 1. Stanley Classic Legendary Bottle. It's a tad heavier than some of its counterparts on the market, at over 2 pounds. But there are numerous reasons Stanley has been used for generations. For one, the double-wall vacuum insulation has a time-worn groove of reliability, and inner testing was able to keep hot water at 157.5 degrees F after a full 24 hours. The handle on the side makes it easy to carry and pour, even while wearing gloves. The lid doubles as a cup, so if the contents are too hot to drink directly from the thermos, pour the contents into the lid to cool faster. We will note, however, that this lid and screw cap design is uninsulated, and thus not the perfect thermal solution, like that on the high-end Stanley Forge. This classic hammer-tone green thermos holds about 2 quarts of liquid, but is also available in 1, 1.5, and 2.5 quart versions for everything. From dipping a line in just for the morning, or holding hot coffee all weekend. No matter the size of the Stanley Classic you choose, it'll be durable, won't rust, and is BPA-free. Not only that, but if you close the lid correctly, you can guarantee this thermos will be leak-proof. That means no worries about tossing this bad boy into a pack on a hike. 2. Thermos Stainless King 40 Us. Another widely known and trusted brand in the thermos world is, well, Thermos. With a name like that, it would be hard to imagine anything but quality. And at less than $40, the Thermos Stainless King does it without rifling through your pockets too deep. This thermos is designed to function as a holder for hot or cold liquids, and the brand has food-specific thermoses as well. But this 40-ounce thermos is the best coffee thermos in its line. Thermos's patented vacuum insulation keeps liquids hot or cold for 24 hours, and the bottles are designed to keep the exterior temperature lower, making them easy to hold. This also prevents the bottle from sweating when holding cold liquids in the summer months. Compared to the top dogs in our temperature test, the Stainless King only came out 10 degrees shy of the top numbers. An impressive feat. As with other brands of thermoses, the Thermos King's lid doubles as a cup to make pouring easier and to maintain liquid temperature longer. Thermos integrated a clever twist and pour spout that lets you pour out the liquid without removing the stopper. The 18/8 stainless steel design is also industry standard, but did feel a bit thinner in our hands, and was marginally easier to ding versus other thick-skinned Thermoses. This stainless steel thermos is easy to use, BPA-free, and dishwasher-safe. It may not have the absolute highest heat retention, but it's a top-quality pick, especially because of the budget pricing. If you know you're going to be wailing on your drinkware and don't want to invest too much, the Thermos Stainless King is the perfect balance of budget and functionality in a thermos. 3. CamelBak MultiBev. CamelBak really upped the ante with its versatile MultiBev $52 thermos design. This 2-in-1 thermos is both a thermos-style water bottle and an insulated travel cup. Unlike many other thermos cups that double as the lid, this thermos travel cup portion is the base, and it comes with a roll-up silicone lid. The bottle lid of the CamelBak MultiBev does have a small compartment underneath the handle to hold the travel cup's foldable silicone lid. If you don't plan to use the travel cup's lid, that compartment is big enough to hold a tea bag or a handful of nuts. This unique design seems to be most applicable for working people looking for travel coffee mugs that can also function as water bottles. Both the upper bottle and the lower cup are vacuum insulated. However, when screwed together, this does create a sizable uninsulated area between the two vessels. This is our best guess as to why the temperature test numbers for this bottle were a bit below the highest temps we saw after 24 hours. Still, 100 degrees is right in the middle of the pack. No slouch, but also no standout. The overall capacity isn't that large, and it's heavy for holding just over 20 ounces, so it's not the best option for snowshoeing or hiking. Still, the MultiBev is a durable design that keeps liquids hot or cold for extended periods, and is perfect for sharing. 4. Stanley Forge Thermal Bottle. Unbreakable is a dirty word in gear testing, and as such, the Stanley Forged Thermal Bottle $70 arrived as sort of a challenge to what we know about a good thermos, looking suspiciously like our favorite Stanley classic. This beefed-up version gains 1.0 millimeters thick walls, a rigid handle, and a promise of undying longevity. So does it keep that promise? After running it over with their trucks, sinking it to the bottom of the bay, and plinking it with 20 to caliber shot, this thermos might not be unbreakable, but it's damn near. Our stress testing was obviously overkill, but it proves the point well enough. This is a lifetime purchase and then some. The forge uses the same proven 18/8 stainless steel used in the rest of the Stanley line, but bumps the thickness up to 1.0 millimeters over the 0.7 of most other bottles. This doesn't seem like much, but it increases the dent proofing by a good margin. So much so that we went back for seconds after rolling over it with our Tacoma. Behind those walls is another upgrade, QuadVac insulation, which adds an additional copper lining and foil sheet within the vacuum chamber. The idea here is to limit radiant heat transfer and is a bit of a new spin on an old idea. OG Stanley bottles had something called CharVac, where charcoal dust was packed into the vacuum insulation, and the result is the same with QuadVac, acclaimed and proven 40-hour heat retention. All that extra durability has to even out on another scale. And in the Forge bottle, its weight, compared to the most similar 1.5 quart Stanley Classic Thermos, this 1.4 quart bottle gains an extra pound of heft for the armor cladding. Fully loaded with brew, this is one heavy beverage container. But even so, you can rest easy knowing that, whether it's rolling around in your truck bed, submerged in the bilge of your fishing boat, or clanking around in your toolbox, the Stanley Forged Thermal Bottle was made to last. Buy this thermos if you plan on giving it to your grandchildren one day. 5. Contigo Byron 2.0 Travel Mug. The best coffee thermos on our list is a low-profile mug that can do just as well on a hiking trail as it can day-to-day during your commute. Unlike the standard travel coffee mug, the Contigo Byron 2.0 Travel Mug $17 is designed with a snap seal lid to make the seal leak-proof and keep coffee hot longer. The most popular size for the Contigo Travel Mug may seem small, but Contigo makes 16, 20, and 24-ounce size options. To further add to consumer design choices, Contigo gives you the option to have a handle, grip, or neither. We most appreciated the low profile of this mug when it came to commuting, where the Byron 2.0 slotted easily into any cup holder. During our durability testing, we did find that this insulated mug didn't have the most durable outer coating, which chipped a bit more than we expected when toppled from our truck tailgate. But the Contigo redeemed itself during the temperature test, where it tracked the similar Stanley titanium travel mug all the way to the bottom. But at 15% of the asking price, it still won't hold heat as long as the large Thermoses, passing the 136-degree threshold at 4 hours. But for a commuter coffee mug, that's plenty long in our books. The high-quality stainless steel body is BPA-free and insulated well enough to keep liquids warm for up to 7 hours and cold for 18 hours. The lid on the Byron 2.0 mug is plastic, so be aware that sometimes the flavors may overlap. If you drink tea and coffee in the same mug,